Namaste. Welcome back, everyone, to Just Be Mindful. This video is going to be a meditation. And what we're doing here today with this meditation is a follow-up to the introduction video and then also the video on meditation and the role of thoughts whenever it comes to the awakening process, whenever you're on the pathless path to awakening. And remember what we talked about in that video. We talked about calming the mind, calming the body, calming the person down is what our goal is. A good way. It's a good way to start out this type of practice. This leads someone into spiritual inquiry. This was a practice that I began with. This is how I started my journey with awakening. I didn't so much start out with spiritual self-inquiry. What I did was I began by calming the body, calming the mind, really identifying what type of thoughts were coming in my mind first. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with like a little guided practice. So go ahead and join me with this meditation. And just go ahead and start following your breath. Just go into your breath, your normal breath. You need to get yourself a little bit calmer whenever you're going into this. Just start to take a little bit of a deeper breath. Go into the body. Start to feel your body. You can almost do like a mini body scan. Just start with your forehead. Go into your nose, to your mouth. Put your attention on your chin, your shoulders, your chest. Go down into the belly. Put your attention on your belly, your lower back. Move your attention down into your buttocks area. Begin to put your attention on your thighs, down into your legs, and then down into your feet. You can come back up to your hands, really feel your hands. And then finish off by putting your attention on your heart. You can silently say I to yourself, and that will bring your full awareness, your full attention to your heart. And Ramana Maharshi taught that actually brings your attention to your formless awareness. So putting your attention on your heart by just saying I to yourself is a great way to bring your attention and awareness to your heart and gives you a peek into your formless awareness of what you truly are. Letting your heart be soft and just letting your breath be natural. You're coming into your body, you're putting your attention on your heart, and you're just coming into the meditation and feeling yourself in this moment. Really going into the body and really just bringing your awareness back within yourself, back into the I. Bring your awareness fully into your body, fully into this moment. You want to take all of your attention away from your external environment and bring it fully within yourself. When you begin this practice, when you start to identify what thoughts you're having in your mind, you really want to bring your full attention within your body right here in this moment. And like I said, a good way to do that is to put the attention on the heart by just repeating I to yourself numerous times silently within your mind, and that brings your attention to your heart. You'll feel your attention go down into your heart area. Now, once you're into the meditation, after we take a few minutes here, get into the meditation, we're going to really fully engage within the thoughts, what thoughts are coming into the mind. And like I said, this is a pre-inquiry meditation. We're not doing any type of spiritual inquiry yet. That's going to be our next meditation. Here, we're just trying to silence the mind, quiet down the person. We're trying to get into presence. We're trying to find a gap in the mind. So start to notice your thoughts. Notice any thoughts that come. Notice that thought and let it fall away. And even take a deeper breath when you notice a thought to let it fall away. If it helps you, repeat the thought. Call it out as a thought. You can even repeat the thought to yourself if it lets you fall away. But remember, we want to avoid attaching. You don't want to attach to the thought. Our whole goal here is, our whole practice is to let the thoughts fall away and to come back and try to find a gap. To try to find a gap in the mind to where you're in a thoughtless space. So each time that you're having thoughts come up with this meditation, you're going to notice the thought, identify it as a thought, call it out as a thought if you need to, and let the thought fall away. Keeping your attention on your heart, letting your heart continue to be soft, filling your body, keeping your awareness right here within yourself, keeping it away from the external environment, right here in your center. Continue to notice the next thought. Engage into the thought. Notice that it's a thought. Call it out as a thought. If you need to repeat it as a thought, repeat it and let it fall away. Back into your body, back into your breath, filling your heart, putting your attention on your heart again. If another thought comes, identifying it as a thought, whether it's a memory, whether it's a future, something that you're going to do in the future, tomorrow, whatever thought it is, it does not matter. Anything that comes into the mind is considered a thought. Really notice that. Identify it as a thought, let it fall away. Back into the body, back into the heart. If the thoughts are coming quickly, just grab the first thought that you notice, identify it as a thought, put your full attention, engage into that thought, let it fall away. If another thought's right there after that, notice that thought, engage into that thought, fill into that thought and let it fall away. Notice it, call it out as a thought. Usually calling these out as thoughts will let them drop away quickly. And just bring yourself back into your body, take a deep breath. Say I to yourself and put your attention back on your heart and go back into your meditation and wait for the next thought to come. If no thoughts come, that's perfect, that's great, that's what we're looking for. Just sit in that thoughtless space, sit in that unbound consciousness. That's what you're looking to do. Some of these gaps might not be as long at first, but the more you do this practice, the longer the gaps in the mind will come. And hopefully during your normal day, you'll notice more gaps during that time too. Presence is what we're looking for, a thoughtless space. But we're not doing any inquiry yet. We're just trying to slow the mind. We're trying to slow the thoughts down, slow the thoughts that's arising within your consciousness. We're just looking to slow them down by doing this practice. You notice another thought, just identify it as a thought. Feel into your body, feel into your heart, and let that thought fall away. If you get lost into the thought stream, as soon as you notice that you're lost in your thoughts, take a deep breath. Bring yourself back to your center, back to your environment right here within the eye, away from the external environment. Bring yourself back to your center and just go back into the practice. Say I to yourself a couple times within your mind. Bring your attention back to your heart, letting it be soft, letting your heart be really soft, and engage back into the practice. Identifying the thoughts, calling it out as a thought, and letting it fall away. If it helps to repeat the thought to yourself and let it fall away. Let it fall away like a leaf in the wind blowing within the fall. Just let it fall away out of your mind, out of your consciousness. Bring yourself back to your center. Take a deep breath. And just continue to engage in this practice. Just continue to identify the thoughts as thoughts and let them fall away. Now let's just spend the last few more minutes here of this video sitting in silence, going into this practice and doing exactly that. Just noticing the thoughts and letting them fall away. No inquiry, no spiritual questions yet, just trying to calm the mind down, filling the body, following the breath, identifying a thought as a thought, and learning to let the thought fall away. We're not trying to make anything happen with this practice. We're just trying to calm the mind down, calm the story down within the mind. Learning how to let the thoughts go and not attach to them. Putting the attention on the body, putting the attention on the breath will do a lot to help the thoughts to calm down already as it is. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to attach to the thoughts. We want to let them fall away. And what we're doing is looking for any gaps in the mind. We want to sit in the gap where there's a thoughtless space. We're looking for a thoughtless space in a moment of unbound consciousness. And that will play a key role when we start doing spiritual self-inquiry with the next few meditations. But right now, we're just identifying thoughts as thoughts and letting them fall away. And just sitting in silence, filling the body, taking in your awareness, noticing that you're aware of these thoughts, noticing that you're the one behind the thoughts. Just following the breath, keeping your attention within your body while noticing thoughts, calling the thoughts out as thoughts and letting them fall away. Simple practice, but such a great way to calm the mind, to really calm the story of the mind is what we're trying to do here. Not looking for anything to happen, noticing any thoughtless gaps, any unbound consciousness, and sitting within that gap and taking that in fully. You really want to engage into this practice. You really, really, really want to put effort towards this. The more effort you put, the more engaged you are in this type of practice, the better you'll get at noticing the thoughts and letting them fall away and sitting in a thoughtless gap. That's what we're looking to do with this practice. It's really important to try to calm the story down, to calm the mind down, to get into a thoughtless gap, to get into a spot where you're in an unbound consciousness, and that will let you have an opportunity to let go even further, to let spiritual inquiry really take hold then. And that's what our goal is with this practice. Like I said, we're not doing any inquiry yet. We're not asking, who am I? All we're doing is engaging into the thoughts, noticing the thoughts and letting them fall away. And back into the body, putting the attention on the heart. You can say I a couple times to yourself within. That'll put your attention on your heart and give you a peek at your formless awareness. But just continue this practice until you notice that your mind starts to calm a little bit. This will help settle your mind down. And then that will help spiritual inquiry take a really strong hold for you. Not looking for anything to happen, just looking for thoughtless gaps. Looking for a thoughtless space, a moment of unbound consciousness. And that'll give you an opportunity when you start doing inquiry to let go deeply into it and really give a chance for transformation to take shape and to take form for you. I really hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope it really helps you. Try this and practice this as much as you can. Try about 15 minutes a day. Extend it out even further, whatever you're comfortable with. And just engage yourself into it. Really take the practice and really, take ownership of it and really commit yourself to this type of practice, and you will notice your mind start to calm. You will notice your thoughts start to calm. And even during your day when you're at work and you're enjoying your normal activities, you'll notice that your mind's even quiet then. And that's what you're looking for. And that gives you a chance to dive into spiritual self-inquiry even further and gives you a leg up on it. And that's what really helped me. So I hope this practice really helps you. I really hope this helps you engage into the thoughts and notice what a thought is. Notice that you're aware of the thoughts. You're the one behind the thoughts. I really enjoy these, type of practice, and I really hope this helps anyone interested in this type of work. And that's what I'm here to do. I just want to, help assist wherever I can. Pay forward any type of transformation that I've, found to be true for me. I just want to point that way for anyone else that's interested. Thank you again for practicing with me. I'll try to do another video here this weekend and maybe dive into some spiritual inquiry. That way we can start to look at that too. Thank you again. Namaste. Have a great evening.